figure reviews, toy hunts, unboxing and rankings, unboxing and displays, etc. All right. Welcome back to Trolls Toys. We're going to do another quick unboxing of some G.I. Joe classifieds. And at the end, as always, we'll do a ranking video. All right, so we're going to do some older and newer figures. We're going to start out with number 153 in the classified series, the Frag Viper. All right, so he'll be one figure that we're unboxing today. We're going to unbox number 168 in the classified series, which is Armored Cobra Commander. Going back a little bit in the line, we're going to go to number 122 in the classified series, G.I. Joe Carl Doc Greer. And so we're going to unbox those three. Going back a little bit farther, number 91 in the classified series, we're going to unbox the Crimson Alley Viper. And representing Action Force, right? We don't leave out Valaverse. We're going to do Atlas, which is figure number 0501. And he came with an extra set of hips, because it basically, I don't know, I'm gonna put those on today, but it said they weren't satisfied with his hips, so they tell you how to replace them here, so which is interesting. And if time permits, and if we have enough room, we're going to do number 95 in the classified series, which is the Steel Corps Troopers. We'll try to get them all in. So actually I'll be 7 figures. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, I think we'll start out with number 168, which is Armored Cobra Commander. I'm pretty excited about him. He comes with an alternate head sculpt, like he's got the snake style eyes and the human style eyes. He comes with an iguana, it looks like, I think it is. So we're gonna get Hooded Cobra Commander out of the package and see what we're working with. All right, so we got Armored Cobra Commander out of the package. I gotta say, he's looking pretty nice. I mean, I was a big fan of this figure back in the 3 3/4 days. Were you gonna stand for me? But anyway, like I said, he comes with the snake style eyes, or you have the shambles. Just dropping shit everywhere. You have the alternate head sculpt with the human style eyes. He comes with alternate Fists of Fury hands. And obviously you gotta have a pointer finger for Cobra Commander, regardless of what version he is. The iguana is quite nice, right? There's some detail there, I like it. And then he comes with this blaster weapon, right? So does that fit in this holster? It does, right? So that's pretty nice. So I thought I was going to use the human style eyes, but I sort of like the way these are looking. So we're going to see if we can get him posed up with the iguana. Yeah, so our first figure is going to be number 168 in the classified series, which is Armored Cobra Commander. Alternate head sculpt, alternate hands. Nice weapon, but I'm going to pose him with the iguana, I think, for now. So that's figure number 1. All right, figure number 2, we're going to go with Carl Doc Greer, which is number 122 in the classified series. All right, we've got Doc out of his plastic prison. He comes with the fold-out stretcher, which looks like it also pegs into his back, which is cool. Does it peg in easily? I don't know. I sometimes have troubles. No, it does. All right. He comes with a helmet. He comes with glasses, which I really wish were molded on if we're going to give the G.I. Joe's glasses. We all know the issues with Buzzer, but he does come with them. He comes with this little medical pouch. Well, does it plug in right there? I'm assuming it does. It does. He comes with a holster that also pegs in somewhere. I'll have to figure out where. A little weapon. Flare gun, which is pretty nifty. And helmet. So we'll get him equipped. All right, I gotta say Doc's modular in nature, which I didn't realize at first. So you can unplug and plug and play, because this came as an accessory, so did the flare gun. Right, but then we can still, you have different pouches you can put on in different places, right? But it basically means that you're gonna have a couple that you're not using. Like I'm not using this small pouch, and then I took the big pouch off of his back so I could attach the stretcher more flush or evenly. So I think that's the way we're going to display Doc. Took a little bit of work to get the glasses on with the helmet, but we did it finally. So number 122 in the classified series, Carl Doc Greer. Right, so far we've done Armored Cobra Commander number 168 and Carl Greer number 122. All right, up next we'll go 153 in the classified series, the Frag Viper, who comes with an alternate head sculpt, well, a mask at least. So we'll get him out of the package, see what we're working with. All right, so as I said, he comes with an unmasked head, which is pretty cool, or we could get the helmet on him, which is what we're obviously going to do because he's going to look more badass that way, and we only have one copy. He comes with this, obviously the nifty accessory that throws the frag, which is pretty cool, with the cable that connects to the backpack, hose that connects to the mask, and then we have these two firearms, which are going to go in holsters here, so that's what we're going to do, so that we can just get those out of the way. And we'll get him equipped with all of his accoutrements, and we shall return. All right, we finally got him equipped with all of his accoutrements, right? And we've got him throwing the frag. It took a little bit of effort. The hose does peg into the backpack. The hose pegs into his frag launcher. Hell, I don't know what it's called. That's what I'm going to call it. But he's looking pretty badass. I didn't expect to like the Frag Viper nearly as much as I do. I like him quite a bit. He's not on the par with the Range Viper, but he's pretty good. Right, so our third figure that we've reviewed is number 153 in the classified series, the Frag Viper. All right, up next we're going to do number 91 in the classified series, the Crimson Alley Viper. I did not remember how many accessories this guy has, but it's a shit ton. So he's got the small firearm that hooks in here, and he's just basically a variant of the actual regular Alley Viper. We've obviously got the shield that has the graphic inside, which I appreciate that they spent the time to do that. We've got a backpack. We've got another weapon. We've got the sort of the bow and arrow attachment. Yet another weapon. Another weapon. We've got the shield. And we've got two knives and two magazines. So we'll get him equipped. All right, so like I said, he's just a color variant of the regular Alley Viper. And this might be one of the rare cases where I think I like the Crimson version better. I was a big fan of the Alley Viper regular figure, well, more of Annihilator, which had that same sort of color scheme back in the day. But we finally got him equipped. You're just going to have one extra gun. I don't know where the fuck that pegs in. Right? But number 91 in the classified series, if we can get him to stand, Crimson Alley Viper. And I was rather ambitious in my 7-figure thing, I think. So, but that's figure number 4, Crimson Alley Viper. All right, for random action figure number 5, we're going to go 0501 from Action Force Valaverse, Atlas. And like I said, with this figure, they included new hips, and I see why. He doesn't have much in the way of articulation. They say to use warm water or heat. I'm not going to do that right at this moment, I don't think. But Atlas is looking pretty good otherwise, right? I appreciate that the Action Forces always come with stands, and they come with a slot for the file card, so we'll get him on it. He comes with a knife that's going to peg in to the included sheath, which is cool, I think. Yep. He has whatever this is. I'm not a military guy, don't sue me, right? But he has an extra. One's already attached on the leg. He comes with quite the beefy weapon, and as with all Action Force, he comes with Fists of Fury, which we're just going to put right there. He comes with alternate open hands as well, which we're just going to put here. And he comes with more gripping hands, but less trigger finger on it. And like I said, he has an extra one of these. And they said they weren't pleased with his hips, so they gave us new hips. I'm not going to take the hips against him because we are going to replace those, but just not right at this moment. So that is figure number 5 is going to be Atlas from Action Force, who's quite badass. I'm not as familiar with the lore, obviously, of Action Force, and I think none of us are because it's a newer line. But he's looking pretty good. And don't sue me. I said I was going to do Steel Core Troopers in this video, but I'm going to save them for the next video because we're running out of space on the desk here. So we'll do Steel Core Troopers in the next G.I. Joe unboxing video. So if that's what you're looking for, I apologize. But just space constraints, we're going to stick with the 5 that we have here. All right, so if we were to rank these from our least favorite to our favorite, I think my least favorite is going to be the Crimson Alley Viper. Right, he is nice, but you know, like I said, he's just gonna come in at the bottom of the tiers here. If I'm going fourth place, man, I'm probably gonna go Atlas, right, just because I don't know him as well. Right, but he is a kick-ass figure as well. So that leaves three. This might be unpopular opinion, but third place, I'm gonna go Doc. I know everybody said he's a great figure, and he is. I'm just not quite as big a fan as that modular design as I thought I would be. So he's going to finish in third place. So we got Crimson Alley Viper, Atlas from Action Force, just because I don't know him as well, Doc. And then that leaves only two. We got Frag Viper and Armored Cobra Commander. And both of these figures are badass. And as much as it pains me, I think I'm going to put Armored Cobra Commander second. Right? I really like this Frag Viper. Right? And his accoutrements here, this is badass. I like the fact that you can have the masked version or the unmasked. I think he's just supposed to be an army builder, but I think he's the one that I like the best of these five. So thanks for joining me for another quick unboxing of G.I. Joe Classified and Action Force. As always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.